Alright, next video. We are watching shirtless, blindfolded frat bros exposed in hazing horror. Man, what the fuck? Bro, why are they all so quiet? Y'all don't, what the, why are they all so quiet? They didn't make a...
Does anyone want to be forthcoming on what's going on?
This is some...
Why is, bro, they're not saying a fucking peep. I mean, way to hold it down, but like, dog, I think now's the time to say something if you're gonna say something, bro.
wild, newly released body cam video of what police in Iowa came upon when they entered a frat house.
You gotta see it from my perspective. What the f did I just walk into?
A shocking discovery of possible hazing inside a frat in the middle of the night. It is bizarre, frankly, it is creepy, and it is all caught on video.
Yeah, I'm very forthcoming with everything.
How about you ask the house dad? Who are you with 30 years
Who we're trying to get hold of.
Okay, go call him.
And just wait until you see how the brothers of this fraternity acted when police came inside. One of them was accused of making life difficult on the officers. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. Hey guys, real quick, want to thank you so much for following this case with us as we're able to bring you this story because of our incredible partner, Morgan & Morgan. Also, November 15th, 2024, just after midnight, and officers with the University of Iowa Police Department go with firefighters to the Alpha Delta Phi fraternity because there's a fire alarm call.
Pretty dark in here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, walk through.
I mean, it's probably something there. That's what I think.
Can I get through?
All right. Immediately once I start seeing all these shirtless guys just coming from different directions, I'm gonna be like, I think we got a little bit too freaky tonight, boys. I think we got a little bit too freaky.
I mean, it's probably something there. That's what I think.
Can I get through? Hey guys, what's going on here? What's going on? Who's in charge? Campus 127, I'll take a second here. Yeah, I'll definitely need 133 here.
This is the alarm here.
Alright, who's in charge? Looks like we have quite a bit of hazing.
You see that? I think those are...
Looks like we have quite a bit of hazing. So I'm gonna ask again, who's in charge?
We can talk upstairs.
No, we're gonna talk right here. Who's in charge?
A couple of us are. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, we need to find someone who's in charge, because this is ridiculous. Hey, this stops here, guys. This is a police department. This stops here.
Bro, what the fuck? Dog.
Who's in charge?
I'm saying, like, why though? Like, why? I'm saying, I guess it's like just tradition.
So I want to freeze the video right here and just take in what this police officer walked into. You have dozens of presumably frat pledges, people trying to make this fraternity, some of them shirtless, covered in muck. There's a guy who seems to have a blindfold on. These are the kids that are trying to be initiated into the frat, and they are just terrified to say anything to police or maybe say the wrong thing in front of the upperclassmen.
How about we start cleaning this up? Everyone take their blindfolds off.
I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do, bro. If I'm that police officer, I'm just gonna be like, bro, just like fucking, bro, like. I'll just be like, bro, yeah, that fucker, yeah. Is everybody okay? Deuces, nigga, I'm gone. I'm not dealing with that. 6'7". Old Sep came in here and just said 6'7". W chatter, Will Sep.
You see anything over there?
No, I mean just one dangerous fire code violation after another.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous amount of beds people sleeping in there.
Yep. For sure.
Yo, are they all just gonna stand there, bro? Like, what the fuck? Are they just like, bro, like, move, like, do something?
Yes, 142. I'll take you as well.
Clean the fucking muck off of your, bro. Like, look presentable. They're all just standing there like this. They're all just standing there like this. I appreciate you, Wosep. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Hold on. Thank you. But they're all just standing there like this, bruh. They're all just standing there like this. Like, it's like fucking clueless. This is clueless, bro. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, bruh. Like, move. Like, do something. Like, jigs up, bruh.
Yikes. Officers are now trying to figure out who's in charge of this big frat house and what the heck was that? There's a firefighter who says, what the is going on here? And that seems to be the question that none of the brothers at this fraternity want to answer, especially the guy you see in that white Iowa sweatshirt. He's still having a cold one, ripping a cloud from his vape, and he's blocking the doorway to what just seems like a freak show of a scene of possible hazing going on behind him.
A couple different code violations.
So what's going on in here? I don't know. You're just blocking the door so we can't see you live here. How does nobody live here? Just hanging out?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
I don't know.
You go to University of Iowa?
Yeah.
You do? What's your major?
Business.
Business? What's your name?
Why?
Just wondering what your name is.
Jose.
Jose? Jose, what's your last name?
Why?
If you want to, who I'm talking to.
I want to tell you that.
Hmm?
I don't want to tell you that.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
All right.
Want to see my ID?
Yeah, you got an ID or anything to prove?
I think it's fake.
Hmm?
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake? You think it's fake or you know it's fake? There's two different things there. Campus 142, one by DL, number at Iowa when you're ready.
It's definitely not Jose. I go Jose.
So Jose is off to a hot start, and he's trying to make small talk with the officers.
Do you have your real driver's license over?
Real as it gets.
It's as real as it gets.
Scan it, please.
Is that room going anywhere else?
Laundry room.
That room.
Did you say negative or? I just want to see if you had a return. My bad.
Clean record. Check it.
Copy, thank you. Are you still over in Riverdale, or are you living at the house?
I go to school here.
What?
That's my initial address.
I know. Are you still living there, and you
I
travel every
reside in
day?
Iowa City.
Okay.
It's real.
This guy sounds like I could tell this guy was he was the one screaming his fucking ass off, bro. You could tell he's been screaming and like using his voice. What happened? Okay, so basically, hold on. I'm gonna break it down for you real quick, Will Sepp.
Golf.
Hey, Sue.
You guys from around here?
Sure.
I probably shouldn't touch anything here.
Sure.
I probably shouldn't touch anything here.
Jose gives a big burp in the doorway, and the officer heads upstairs, then returns a few minutes later to go back into that room
I was too slow on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I was too slow on that one. I gotta be quicker.
full of dudes.
All right, Jose, can you step over here?
What?
Only it's on these people. I mean, you step over here.
I'll step inside.
Okay.
Is anyone in here that needs medical attention? Is anyone here that is against their will? Is there anyone here who is not participating in this? I.e. a leader?
With the guy standing.
What I was gonna say is they're solid as shit though. They're actually holding it down miraculously well. For some weird reason. They're holding it fucking down. I don't know. They're holding it down. They're one bad.
It's almost like that's something about with the guy standing. What's all over you guys?
Just water.
Just water? What's on that dude's tie?
I'm not sure if some
You? Come here.
Serena. What does it look like?
Nope. You're gonna stand right over there.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to.
It's my house.
It's your house. You're responsible for everything that
I'm in
happened
this
today.
fraternity,
So, okay. Tuck in right there. Get up against the wall. Come over here. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna stand with your buddy over here. Milliken, take these two, ask them questions about what's going on their arms. You guys are gonna go step over there.
I'm not gonna lie, as a police officer, you seeing this, it's like if they like are willing for this to happen, it's not like assault or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like if they want it to happen, then you know what I'm saying? Like how do you deal with that? Like if like you know what I'm saying? Like how would you go about it?
So, are you responsible for the house? No. Okay, who's the house dad?
I just told you he works at. Call him. Go there.
What was his name?
Eric, I told you.
Okay.
Why are you asking me?
Because it sounds like you're responsible for the house.
No.
It sounds like you have some idea of what's going on.
No.
You're not very forthcoming.
Yeah, no, they probably would. Yeah, they for sure told them if you say anything, you're getting the shit beat out of you. Or they just told you, not even that. They probably just told him like you're not gonna be able to join the fraternity, and you're gonna be like you're gonna get blackballed in the entire college, and like you're just gonna get like everybody's gonna fucking hate you in college.
You guys got IDs on you?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at them. Step back. I don't know you, dude.
This is
back up.
private property. I can stay here.
Yeah, but right now we're investigating something that's going on.
Investigating what? There's nothing going on.
Just sit tight there for me. Does anyone want to be forthcoming on what's going on? Anyone? Because you got to see it from my perspective. What the did I just walk into?
Celebration
Nobody? Celebration or what?
of life.
Okay, sweet. I got your guys' IDs, so just stay there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You two, come to the top of the stairs.
So potential future lawyer Jose definitely doesn't seem to want the officers talking to these shirtless pledges inside that room. And on a serious note, I do need to go back here because I just find it incredibly creepy how all of these pledges, they're huddled in the back of that room, they're shirtless. Here's what happens when the officer goes to try to talk to two pledges, and you just notice this group of kids trying to make this fraternity, they are so obedient to the brothers of this frat.
Okay, you two. The reason I pulled you guys aside. We're here for public safety at this point. What's on your arms?
Oh.
Where are you guys going now? $127. Can I get you back down here? What's on your neck?
I don't know. I can't see.
That looks like blood, is it? Shining your light. Is it blood?
That's what I'm asking.
I'll taste it.
No.
Okay.
What the fuck? Bro, these guys are just doing this? But how good is the fucking frat? Do I get $100 million when I join the frat? I would never understand why you would let another man do this just to become like a part of a fraternity. It's insane.
Do you see why we're here? Why we're asking questions?
I don't know. You got the wrong guy.
I ain't gonna lie, he's funny for that though.
I was gonna ask those guys questions, and then he told them all to start heading out.
What's up?
I was gonna ask those two guys questions, but then they all started falling out.
They left.
No, I stopped them, but he was.
Misunderstood. Did you pull these guys out?
No, I went to go talk to those guys, and then they started coming out.
Why did we come out?
So I said that. I said it should come out.
You said it? So you're in charge. I know you said you're not in charge.
Not in charge. I said they should go to the beds.
And that's where they sleep?
They're new live-ins for the next semester in the spring.
I did fix your way. I'm glad you noticed, Wilsef. I'm becoming better at this streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to do what I gotta do. Thank you for noticing, my boy.
There's the house dad's here.
Okay.
So house dad's here.
Is that what the fuck is in his hair? Y'all see that? What the fuck is that? It looks like, is that it's like eggs or some shit, man. Oh yeah, they were just in there just fucking humiliating these guys. And wait, hold up, is that so the room behind them is where they sleep? What the fuck? So they go through like months of just sleeping all in a room like that? They were just in that room just abusing these guys.
Here's the light you want to turn on. You want me to turn on the light?
I don't care.
You can't see the flashlight.
All this block must have somebody here. Have some shit.
Alright, get this fucking nipple out my face. God damn. It has to be their fucking master. It has to be. This guy, it's obvious, this bro. He's just like whatever he says, they just fucking do like that. And I think this type of cycle, like, I honestly, like, now that I'm watching it, I think I get why they're doing this, because this is my hypothesis, right? I'm thinking that the frat guys are like making these guys be together and go through like humiliation and pain together, building like a bond of trust, because like, you know, they're going through pain together. They're leaning on each other, like the pledges, like, you know what I'm saying? So like you always like kind of implementing like, you know, the ideology that like you always have your brothers, you know what I'm saying? Through thick and thin, you always got your brothers. You sleep with your brothers, you get embarrassed and beaten up with your brothers, and you become actual brothers, and then you know, achieve success with your brothers and shit. I think that's the type of fucking manipulation they like. That's the type of ideologies they're trying to push to these pledges. That's the only way I would think they would go along with this shit. They'd be like, they're doing this for their brothers and shit. You know, it's about building character. I think I can get why some like a no. I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying like I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the same thing like with football pledging. You know what I'm saying? Where like if you're like you just become a starter for like your varsity football team, I think they pledge you. Like they pledge at my high school. They didn't fucking pledge me, nigga, because I used to fucking smoke weed all the time, so I didn't fucking start. But I've seen people get pledged, and I've heard stories of pledging and shit. Like this is one guy who got pledged, like they did it in the middle of school and shit, and just beat the shit out of him for tradition. You know what I'm saying? Just for brotherhood, I guess. I don't know. That's my hypothesis, though. I think that's the only way I can see this. I know too much. I mean, if I wanted to do that, if I want to get some guys into a room and like do this shit, I would do that. That's the type of mindset I would have. Like, I wouldn't just be like, we're gonna do this, you're gonna take it. They're gonna fucking revolt and try to. You gotta make it seem like this is good.
Why are you making things difficult? I'm talking about it. Why are you making this all difficult? I'm not. No part.
133, 142 on 2.
That guy's French.
Some people might look at this, and there are a lot of people who saw this body cam video as it went viral this week, and they really cheer on a guy like Jose. One comment says that he was standing on business. Other people have said they would go to war with this guy because he is doing everything he can to protect whatever was going on in that room. But also there's a lot of people looking at this who think, you know, if I was a parent paying tuition and you see your son as one of the pledges in that room, it's just shocking to say the least. It's also just kind of awkward, and a lot of people see this as weird. Now, upstairs, the fraternity's house dad has finally returned, and this is an adult who lives at the frat house, and he's kind of like an advisor.
Who have you talked to anybody? I got
Talked to a few people. We're just trying to get it sorted out, who's involved and who's kind of leading the thing. No one's really being forthcoming on that.
Police then go downstairs and they turn on the lights. They start taking pictures in case this becomes some kind of criminal investigation. This was the room that all the pledges were in. Now, the good news is no one was hurt.
Excuse us.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry. We're going to take a few photos, guys, okay?
All right.
Bro. just holy shit. You can't even see the ground, bro. It's just a bunch of yuck. You know what that looks like? That looks like a lot of splooge, bro. That looks like a fuck ton of splooge, bro. Holy cow. Oh. What if the What if they made him play? Have you ever seen fucking Big Mouth? Never mind.
Photos on the living. Excuse me. Is there a light in here?
Yeah, it's on the left. That's it.
Thank you.
Turn the light.
No, good now.
That's where they were. Oh. That's fucking disgusting. They were all in there, but they were sleeping like right next to each other, bro. Where the fuck you? No, that room probably smells of just of a repugnant smell. Just bro, that shit.
Let's go slow with it.
Unwashed balls.
Yeah, they definitely did these windows.
Wide. It smells like unwashed balls and wide open ass. Just wide open ass. Like if someone just spread their bare ass cheeks and just whiffed it around the room for like 5 days straight, and then that smell is what was left.
That's when I was walking up. I couldn't see it at all.
Busted.
Well, it's pitch black. I didn't realize there were gonna be lights on here. Just figured they didn't work.
Yeah, this frat house is a dump. Not a surprise, though. Anybody who's been in a frat house before. The next day, police actually do investigate this case. They meet up with the man who went by the name Jose. He's now sober. He says that he doesn't remember a lot from last night. He was out at the bars, then he came back. This was a Thursday, by the way, that all of this was going down. But now he's in his home, and he's talking to a detective.
So you don't know what was going on?
No.
Okay, what did you see in there?
Bunch of guys. That's really about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
What were they doing?
you gotta ask the police officers.
That's a fact. None of them are fat or black. What does that mean? I think they have a very specific protocol on who they let in. I feel like all frats have that. Like, yeah, like there's like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, all frats, there's like what is it, HBCUs? Like the black fraternities and shit, like and shit. There's only black, like, I feel like all frats do that and shit. All frats have a specific guideline. Like they don't let just anybody in. It's like either white and fit, or like girls. It's like you have to be like a certain fucking dress size, and then HBCUs like you have to be black, and you know all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because it made it's kind of like the unity shit. Like if you know what I'm saying, like some. Not necessarily fucking. I don't doubt that some of these guys are a little racist, but like it's not because it's racist. Just like on some unity shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like together. You know what I'm saying? To really like really lock in that brotherhood mentality and just having like the people around you are like they look like you and they come from the same past. You know what I'm saying? That's like black fraternities only accept black people because like it builds that brotherhood. Even though you can be brothers with everybody, it just like fraternities. I don't know. They just do that shit. They just really like they really try to make that shit stick with like the pledges and like the people in the fraternity and shit. But I feel like all fraternities kind of do that. They all have like specific regiments of who they let in and who they don't.
They saw it. Did they not?
I know it's that off jump. They were all white and none of them were like overweight. Some of them were like a little skinny, but like none of them were like fucking fat.
I don't know.
You saw it too, right?
No, I had my back turned to the police officer the entire time. I was never looking inside, doing whatever. I was talking to the police officer the entire time.
Okay. So you never stepped into the room?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Love went to Diddy school.
I don't remember. It was a blur.
Okay. So, like I said at the beginning, I'm trying to get your side of what happened.
I'm telling you, just don't answer.
Last night, when the officer asked for your ID, you gave him your ID, and you made a comment that it could be fake.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say that.
That doesn't help instill honesty.
It's a real ID. I mean,
I understand, but you saying that brings your
jokes aside. Jokes aside, it was all just jokes.
I'm just
It was nothing serious. You're just like on edge a little bit because you're just,
right.
yeah. Just, hey, might be a fake ID. Joking. Hey,
Right.
it was a joke.
I'm trying to get ground rules right now.
Sure, that's fine.
I'm trying to help you with your credibility. Okay. So, what do you say? I don't know. May have, may not have. I'm trying to get your side to know what you saw, what happened, type of thing. Okay. So, there's a time and place for joking around. And,
I mean, I joke all the time. I mean, I just joked about him breaking my cat. You know what I mean?
so, did you step into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you see when you stepped into the room? Because obviously you saw something.
It was a blur, man. It was a blur.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on. I mean, you got 20 other people to question, don't you?
Nah, I got a lot of people.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I'll be your guy, but
Okay. So why were you standing in the doorway?
just talking to cops.
Okay. When the officer asked you to step out of the doorway.
I don't recall that. I don't remember that.
Yeah. There's
Granted, it was like 2:30 in the morning after a night at the bars. I wasn't severely intoxicated, mind you, at all. Like I wasn't like, ugh. But like 2:30 in the morning, just got off the bars with your buddies. I mean,
it's midnight.
could have been. I don't remember. I honestly don't. I woke up at 8:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Hungover. So
So the officer asked you to move. You said no. He asked you to move out of the way again, so you go in there, and you said that you weren't going to move out of his way, but you'd step into the room with him. Why were you so adamant about stepping into the room?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's me.
Later on, he's
Bro,
starting to
it's funny you say that. I was thinking, I was watching the same shit.
Palmer and Teddy.
I'm over here trying to do the same shit he's doing, bro.
Back by when you go down to the right, the room with all the beds and stuff like that, right? He was talking to those two, the same officer,
It low-key feels good.
and you came over and stepped in front.
Yeah.
Why were you injecting yourself into that
You just need to talk to them.
Why not?
What are they investigating? There's nothing going on.
So they were trying to figure out what was going on in that room.
They don't know. They just came downstairs when you guys did.
Okay.
I mean, no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
You're the investigators. Do some investigating. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, this nigga is holding it down extremely well. Extremely well. If I'm the officer, I'm like, bro, just chalk it up to being a weird ass fucking night and let's just leave, bro. Like, if they wanna fucking get humiliated like this and shit for a pledge for like a fraternity or whatever, let them do it, bro. Kids will be kids, boys will be boys. Fuck it, nigga. Nobody's hurt. Nobody got hurt. Nobody was there, out of their will. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was there unwillingly. Everybody was there of their own free will. They all, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. There's obviously more of them than there is of them. If they really wanted to, they could all be like, "Hey, man, fuck this shit," and jump them. Like, bro, honestly, just
You're asking a whole bunch.
That's what I'm doing.
You're asking a whole bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-olds about what's going on. These scared don't know what's going on. No one knows what's going on. I don't even know what's going on.
So how do we find out what's going on if nobody?
Man, you got the wrong guy though.
Okay. That's why they're asking questions. Is because
To
you
figure out what's
didn't
going on.
know, and that's why they weren't asking you. Is because you said you didn't know what was going on, and so they have to ask everybody else to figure out what's going on because you didn't know,
Okay.
right? So you interjecting yourself into that conversation.
Okay, this conversation is like going nowhere. I don't know who this investigator is, but he is like, I'm pretty sure he has to have seen like, yeah, like this guy's not telling me shit, and I should leave. He's literally, he's not even like, he's not even getting information at this point. He's just like,
What good is that?
They don't need to talk to the cops. I don't even
Why are
speak to
you
right
deciding who they need to talk to,
now.
though?
I'm just saying, they're my buddies. They're my friends.
Right. The police are doing an investigation.
About what?
They're trying to figure out what's going on in that
What is?
room.
What was going on in the room? What have you heard?
So they're doing an investigation.
Yep.
You don't dictate the investigation, right?
Yeah,
That's for the
I
police.
don't have
That's
any-
for us to investigate, right?
Yeah, I get
Right.
that.
You understand that.
Yeah.
So why are you dictating who the police can talk to and can't talk to?
I'm just telling my buddies not to talk to them. That's it.
Okay. So you're interfering with the police officers.
Not at all.
job.
Not at all.
You-
He never said, "Oh, if you don't get away, you're getting arrested." He never said that once.
He did tell you to step away. He
I
told you
sat
to
there
walk
for a second,
away.
and then he said it again. I walked away.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So he asked you
I
to
would
walk away.
like to end this conversation right now, please.
Okay.
I would like to have a word here.
Okay.
And if there's anything actually happening, you can call me again. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks, fellas.
I'm not gonna lie, he handled that exceptionally well. Fuck no. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, he's a weirdo. I mean, yeah, all pledges are fucking dickheads to me. But I'm not gonna lie. If I was gonna have somebody who, like, you know what I'm saying, be like a part of a fucking pledge or whatever, he's holding it down extremely well. Honestly, not even a pledge, just a fucking friend, bro. He looks like he knows how to hold it down. Like, a bad night, something happens, everybody needs to hold it down. I've needed a guy like that sometimes, and that guy has folded. This guy is not folding. He says, you know who he reminds me of? You know that scene from The Wolf of Wall Street where Leonardo DiCaprio tries to bribe the officers or the FBI officers? Yeah, and then he's like, I think you guys need to get the fuck off my boat. This gives me the exact same energy.
I would like to have a word here.
Okay.
And if there's anything actually happening, you can call me again. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks, fellas.
The goated fucking.
DPS off one.
Shit's coming over.
So you can see that man, Jose, tells officers to leave and that he wants a lawyer. Now, hazing is a crime in the state of Iowa. It is
I didn't know that.
considered a criminal misdemeanor, but no one would be charged with that. Jose's real name is Joseph Gaia. This is video of him when he was put in cuffs and arrested. He did face a charge of interfering with the officer's investigation, and according to KCRG TV, he seemed prepared to take this case to trial, but his charges were dismissed. His defense argued that the University of Iowa police officer did not face force or threats that hindered the investigation. And according to the television station, Gaia was not a University of Iowa student, and he did not live in the fraternity house. Now, as for the brothers of Alpha Delta Phi, the university investigated what we just all took in there on that body cam video, and the frat was suspended from the University of Iowa in February 20 to be reinstated, according to local media, is July 1st, 2029. That will do it for On the...
Ooh, damn. He had his whole fucking frat suspended off of that bullshit. That's so tough. That's so tough. That was a W fucking video, though.